we are live.
We're live? Hi. I guess I'll just introduce. While this goes through its incredibly memorable introduction, I'm Bogandemon, or sometimes Bagel Demon, depending on how saucy you're feeling. And welcome to a conglomerate of a very bizarre coding, slightly off physics, and bizarre design choice game that can only be described as the original I Want to Be the Guy. I think I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Alright.
Give me a countdown and I'll start you.
Alright, beautiful. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, appreciate it. Alright, so, incredibly under the radar game known as I Want to Be the Guy. I would imagine no one here is familiar with this game. It's actually it's a Boshi fan game. And Boshi, not Boshi, I don't want to hear that. Quick little time save there, pretty simple one, just save and reset. It lines up global timers in the game, and we'll be able to be in perfect position to get onto this platform right here. So, this is technically glitchless in terms of what this run itself is, but it's not entirely accurate. This game entirely is a glitch. I'll explain a little bit about that later, but just kind of a few major ones that we're not really allowed to do. But getting really quickly into the first boss, Mike Tyson. Bucktooth Mike Tyson. Nothing too much to say about him. He has a little trick that we can do on the final phase, the third phase, but besides that, not really much to say. So, about those glitches that aren't allowed that I was saying before, the major ones, basically, are no wrong warp, no save manipulation, don't screw around with the Metroid blocks, don't use developer keys, and... am I missing one? No invincibility glitch. So yeah, quickly moving on. It's been 13 years since this game was made. Imagine that. Look how far we've come, guys. Look how much better everything is. Quickly moving on though. Easy into the next area of this game. We're moving on to the Ghosts and Goblins area, which will be a bit of a difficult area in terms of actual platforming, but nothing too insane. However, before then, we're going to make a quick pit stop to The Legend of Zelda, because why not? There is a fast route you can do in this room. If you get to this room extremely quickly, you can be in between like the sprite, like Link's legs and his back right there, and you can basically just skip an entire sequence, I suppose. You don't have to go up into the top room and save, basically. Anyway, trying to make quick work of this area right here. We have some really, yeah, some really glitchy birds that we have to deal with. But it's fine. And one more. Alright, cool. Those are the problematic ones. The rest of the ones that we have to deal with are not too bad. However, I'm going to give a quick attempt at a strat called Bird Glide. You can actually use these birds to push you up and around the map, but it's almost impossible. Yep, that ain't happening. That's alright though. The main reason why that's so difficult is because the birds actually don't push you in the right direction. Just try not to soft lock. They basically just push you in whatever direction they feel like. Also, speaking of birds, real life, imagine that. So, oh well. Anyway, moving on to the second boss. More birds. We have Mecha Birdo. A neat thing about every single boss in this game is that there is a nice little quick kill that you can do on basically all of the bosses. I wasn't able to get this one, but that's alright. Still quick work of him. If you get up really close and personal during the third phase of that fight, you can basically kill him in one cycle. It's really quick and easy and good stuff. Alright, moving on into this area. So you have the simple restarts where you just shoot a save and restart in the game, and then you have the restarts like that, where because this game is a really well put together game with absolutely no flaws, you have to, well, this game crashes a lot, let's just say that. Damn. And basically, there are 4 absolute 100% places that you're destined to crash, and that was one of them. The way you negate them is simply just restarting the game fully and going back into the save. Anyway, moving on to this area, this is probably, I'd say, the hardest part of the game in terms of a run. There's a lot of difficult parts here, and the next boss, Dracula, is certainly not kind. We'll say that. I think I can potentially make a quick cycle here. Yeah, okay, cool. Quickly concentrating a little bit. Absolute sour pullers. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Damn it. Oh well. We get to listen to good music more. I'm perfectly okay with that. What just happened? Oh, GeForce Gamer Driver is available. Good stuff. I got forced out of the game for a second there. Alright, cool. Don't spend too long here then, finally. So yeah, this is a boss. Damn. That was really bad timing on my part to jump. But yeah, this boss can absolutely make you incredibly upset if he decides to teleport on you or basically give you a very bad attack in a bad position. And he can absolutely ruin people's days. Let's see if I can get him. There's also an accidental glitch you can perform in this boss fight, called the infinite HP glitch, where if you accidentally double shot, because this game doesn't actually check whether or not it checks if it's equal to 0, his HP, not less than 0. So if you accidentally get a double shot, then he basically never dies. It's good. Alright, come on. I don't want to be stuck on you too long. There we go. Alright. Finally moving on. That took a little while, but we're alright. We're chilling, we're vibing. Back to Guy Rock. The blessed song of this, of the Fangames. Greatest song to ever exist. So, moving on to basically the other section of this game, where all the other main bosses we have to fight are before we get to the final area. Anyone a fan of Tetris in chat? Anyone like Tetris? Because you won't be a fan of how this guy plays Tetris. This guy plays Tetris in a very very bizarre way. Seeing lots of no's. Fair. There's a strat I'm going to be trying here real quickly. I can jump on one of these 2x2s to try and make it out of the exit incredibly quickly. However, it's quite precise. Hopefully I can do it. Damn. I'm not going to get any good things today, but it's fine. You can jump on that 2x2 and basically make it all the way out of this room. Because of the physics in this game being slightly different to regular Fangames, that jump gets made a lot harder than it really should be, but it's fine. The physics are pretty good for this game, but not good for most other Fangames. Alright, nothing really noteworthy about this section. We kind of just wait for the spike wall to get all the way over to the right. We just play safely until this happens. But we do get some really lovely curvy music. God bless. So a few things that are different with the actual physics engine. The minimum jump height is a lot higher than in other Fangames. In this game, you can almost... I think a 1 frame can make a gate. Barely. And then another thing is, basically you can't jump 4.5 blocks in this game, you can only jump roughly about 4 blocks. Anyway, moving on to this boss. We have a skip button, doesn't work here, not sure why. Alright, cool. So, there's a quick kill we're going to be able to do in this boss, hopefully. I shouldn't be able to mess it up. But, we're going to try and skip a phase here. Beautiful. Alright, so we skip the second phase, and then he does this for the third phase. Because video game. Thanks, 2007. Alright, goodbye, Wolfie. Alright, 4th boss down. Moving very quickly into the Mega Man area. Quick reset there. Yeah, Yagamoth, you can accidentally trigger the quick kill. It is very, like, bizarre to do, but it is something. Nice, I fell into that. Haven't done that before. Oh, dude, restarting music, my favorite. We're going to be very quickly moving out of this great area into Metroid area. I knew he was there. Let's not miss the save. This is typically considered the hardest part of the game casually, to be honest. This is very hard to do because there's a lot of projectiles and it can get very claustrophobic very quickly. But hopefully... he's gone. He is in fact gone. Great, there he goes. So, 5th boss down. These are the Metroid blocks that I was talking about before. You can basically, if you make 2 of them land on the ground at the exact same point, they'll push you incredibly far up. And you can use them to get to a few developer, like, areas, realistically. Just basically get out of bounds and you can collect 2 items and kill 2 bosses, sorry, basically, instead of 1. Anyway, another quick 4th restart here. Onto this also incredible area. Basically where the run completely slows down. There is not a whole lot to this area. Yeah, don't mind the birds. They do indeed exist, I do apologize. I wish they were on my shoulder right now, but unfortunately we do not have that ability. So yeah, this area is pretty slow. A few new gimmicks get introduced though. We get the couches that spring us upwards at incredibly high velocity rates, and we also get really poorly put together vines. If I remember correctly, the reason why these vines exist in the game is because Kayan, the developer of the game, thought he hadn't already made vines. So he thought, oh okay, I'll put in vines again. Like, that's the actual reason, I think, why these vines exist. Because Kayan didn't think he had vines in the game yet. Good stuff. There's a few quick strategies we can do in this room, but they're pretty hard to do. Oh yes, I'm back on pace, incredible. And now we get to have fun in this room. We get to be inside of blocks, because that's my fantasy. There we are, beautiful. Good stuff. Nothing wrong with this part. So, a few things that I guess I'll quickly talk about while we're in this long-ass room. This game and how it tracks bullets is sort of weird. Basically, depending on certain things you do in the game, you can have either less or more bullets, and you can use that to get some really quick kills on bosses. I did it on Metroid before. It kind of comes down to how the game keeps track of bullets when they get deflected. So if you're in a position where you can get a deflected bullet, or if you're in a position where you can shoot off screen, you can actually change the bullet count. There is a quick strat we can do here, but I'm not going for it because you guys do not need to see this room again. I will in fact spare you guys that. That is not a room that needs to be seen more than twice in anyone's life, except mine apparently. Alright, quick and easy. Weird purple dot, and we're back in the main area. So we're just going to basically go back to the Mega Man area that we were at before, and we're going to go off the other direction to just kill the sixth boss, which will allow us to get to the final part of the game. Ah, man, this game, the greatest game for misleading titles. Imagine watching people play this game back in the 2010s. So we reset over on the left side to get a quick cycle down on the screen below for the platforms. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. It should be good though. Cool. Everything is fine. And bang. Alright, so here's the best boss in the game. Absolutely flawless boss, made to perfection, realistic, other good synonyms. And yeah, while this boss is happening, I'm going to just sort of not care, to be honest. This boss is... man, this is a boss. I mean, I can show off the infinite bullet thing here, so I'll do that. So, like I said, let's see if I can trigger it here. There we go. You should only have about 4 or 3 bullets, but if you do that thing I was just doing before, we can have this. And have about 30 bullets, if we wanted. I'm not going to use it though. Actually, should I use it? Nah. I could potentially use it for the final phase, but then it wouldn't be glitchless, would it? That's illegal. Alright. I have an issue with what's happening here. Bruh. That is a chat. Anyway, let me think. There's a few weird jump things that you can also do in this game that you kind of have to keep accounting for. Basically, sometimes when you're shooting, it will trigger a jump at the same time. That's what I call fused inputs. Occasionally, when you jump and shoot at the same time, you will accidentally get an extra double jump when you're shooting, which can be quite annoying. Okay, I almost screwed that up again. Fun fact, I failed this boss 10 times in both of my practice runs. Or 3, I can't remember. Anyway, we don't have to see that boss again, it's fine. I'm gonna go back and save, because I don't want to do the screen over here twice as well. Do not want to take that risk. Alright, cool. One of the worst parts for people in casual playthroughs when you don't realise that block is in fact a trigger. Anyway, another quick hard restart. And now we get to some of the spicy parts, even though we've already had quite a few spicy parts. And by spicy parts I mean we have to wait 2 minutes for one room. Yes! So if we don't die in the previous room and everything's lined up, we can literally just go through this room. Beautiful. Alright. Good room. No wonder why Kain put this room after that boss. He needed to keep the theme of constantly waiting consistent. Ah. Alright, come on. That's not... Cool. Alright, now we just wait for this. Unfortunately, there is no way that we can get through this room quicker. It's been 13 years. We will never find a way to get through this room. Alright, so how is everyone? Have we been enjoying bloody Fangame Marathon, lads? I almost jumped into that spike, by the way. Everyone been enjoying the wonderful marathon? Because I certainly have been. Hope everyone's been vibing, feeling good, being enjoying the world. Too little bird and cat girl. I'm sorry, Yaz, I cannot adhere to those standards. Yeah, bloody Fangame Marathon. Alright, come on. I would absolutely like to make it through this room. We can move on to some good stuff. I'm glad all the boys are here, all the boys and gals, the ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful people. Alright, cool. Alright, we're back here. Moving quickly on, hopefully. And we'll be coming up on what is usually a hard jump. Not that one. The one that I just died to is not the hard jump. Or maybe it is a hard jump and I just completely underestimate it. Alright, come on. Beautiful. Alright. We have what is typically a pretty popular or a pretty infamous jump, Ryu jump here. However, I'm not going to try and do this fast, I'm just going to try and set this up properly. And beautiful. Quick and easy. That's how it should be done. Alright. This is the best song in the game. Changed my mind. I think System always says I suck. Now that's what I like to see. Yes! Alright, and the final force restart that we have to do. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear more of the song because of it, but instead we get to play with fish, not birds. I'm sorry to disappoint. What a combination. Oh no, please don't. Don't do this to me. Hold up. No! I kind of figured I wasn't going to make that, but Dude, I got owned by the fish, that was unfortunate. Alright, I didn't get owned by fish. This area is also pretty broken. Because of how this area works, it's very easy to get stuck on a wall. If you just walk into a wall, there's a 90% chance you're going to get stuck in it. And if you also go off the side of a screen, in place of where a platform should be, you're basically going to always end up inside of it. So, screw this screen. Sometimes. I should say this area. This isn't really a screen. Whatever. We're done with it. We're moving on. I'm breaking up with it. And now we're going to save, and now we're just going to go straight into the castle. What else could happen, right? Nothing else. Man, look at those pixels. Yes! Alright. Second last boss of the game. I would have said that this boss is almost as boring as the trio boss. However, there is a very satisfying quick kill, which, if I can get, will be pretty pog. But I'm holding my breath. Alright. I don't think that's enough. That felt good. That latter part felt good mashing-wise. Alright, maybe I'll get it. So basically, this boss has 3 phases, and you can kill all 3 phases in one phase. Which sounds like it should be impossible, but somehow it's not. Alright, come on. I believe. Yes! Oh, that is satisfying. Alright, beautiful. And now, the boss is done. Right? Etc. I'm dead inside. Alright. And beautiful. Alright. Time for the final part of this game. Let's see if this will go smoothly. There's not too much about this final area to really talk about in terms of fast strats or anything. There is a soft lock I can perform, and I'd rather not, but in the next room over, you'll see in a second, you can actually save jump over the wall. However, the top block of the wall is an insta-kill block, which makes it a lot harder than it needs to be in this room. So you can save jump over that. I'm just going to do this normally. Or try to. I haven't done this normally in a while. Beautiful. Really? You be thinking this is the best music? I guess to be fair, I keep restarting it too much to actually be able to hear it, so... yeah. If only we could hear the song for longer than 10 seconds. But every save in this section is a cycle restart. Damn it. Dying in the maze, my favorite. Fight, that would be awesome if we could get a no restart mod. Or maybe I could just have like a playlist of all the songs in this game and have a hotkey to go through them. And just mute the in-game audio. Alright. Thank God, got out of the maze. Which is actually one of my favourite parts of the game, to be honest. Too bad we don't get to see most of it. Move on to the Hall of Former the Guys with Bowser, Lubu, and then also Lubu's face. Not sure what he's doing here. And Breakout. Oh boy, Breakout. So hopefully we don't have to be in this room for very long. Yep, please. Yes. Damn it. So, if you're not familiar with this room, this cherry does not work the way it should. It is a very broken cherry. There are a few other issues with it, but that is mainly the issue. Should have gotten a better animation. Yes! Actually, you know what? This is also a bot. Too bad it also doesn't last very long. Anyway, continuing through the final tower, we're almost near the end of our journey. Damn. I will instead kill myself to make this journey not end. Because why would I want this game to end? Look at what it's created in its wake. Alright. Moving on. Real empty area. Oh no. Come on, did anyone get got? I know no one probably did because of this community, but no one got. I'm hoping. The classic. Windows XP error on a Windows 10 machine. Alright, we're in the final tower. But I do have a question I want to ask you guys. How do you guys feel about hearing the final cutscene? I'll let the cutscene play out just once, so we get to hear the glorious dialogue. How does that sound? I see a resounding yes. Alright, beautiful. I like that. I'll also mute myself just so we don't get resounding bird noise. Alright, evil save. Alright.
What is this? Another child? One more for my score.
I am Mr. Fruit, Spike, and Moon! Now I shall rescue the guy!
No, not the guy. The Yes, now I recognize you. Son, the hair, the shirt, the cape. You are one of my younger colors.
This is impossible!
Check your inventory screen, kid. You know it to be true.
Wait! Former grandfather the guy! You killed him!
As you will now try to kill me, or be killed yourself.
No! I wanna be the guy!
Brought a tear to my eye, honestly. And now we're going to quickly destroy him. Nice, I didn't shoot him almost. Ooh, that was close. Alright. So, there is a developer key here that I could use if I wanted to. And just immediately kill the boss, but that's not fun. Why would I want to do that? I want to hear and see the content instead. Alright, so along with Metroid being extremely hard, this was also a much higher difficulty leap for a lot of people. But you know, comparison to what it is now with things like, I don't know, Camellia, this is nothing. Alright, final phase. What a line. K3 doesn't have anything on that line. And time. And just like that, the original Fangame was beaten to create such a wonderful entourage of games and this community. And that's a GG. I think that's me. That's me done here. I think that's everything that I have to show.
If you want to do anything else, now's the right time to do it.
I honestly nothing specific. I just want to give a good luck to every other runner in Fangame Marathon, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of Fangame Marathon. It's been beautiful so far, and it's only going to continue to be that.
Oh, sick, dude. That was a great run. Thank you so much for playing.
Appreciate that, Cosmo.
Stay tuned, everyone, for the sequel, Gaiden, coming up very shortly.